Hello, it is I, and I am here with my boyfriend. You die!
That was wildly
It
unnecessary.
is, excuse me, it is literally the rite of passage when you enter into Mondstadt. It's
You're so fucking mean to
what you're
Timmy and his
supposed to do.
birds.
It's the law.
Fucking monster has some laws saying you have to beat up the birds.
Yes, it is the law.
What a disaster. I didn't even make it through the
How
qualifiers. How'd you do?
how do I even begin to pronounce your name, sir?
Eschendorf?
Eich-
Eichendorf?
Eichendorf.
I didn't do
Whatever.
any better.
Hi,
I
Leonard.
was beaten by that little Timmy kid.
Leonard?
Should have
Ha!
seen him out there feeding pigeons. No clue how he got to be such a good card
See,
player.
babe? I,
But,
I I defended Leonard because I killed Timmy's birds.
The next round's
God.
starting soon, right? Let's head over and watch the matches. I'm curious to see who'll win the grand prize.
Mew hasn't updated my deck in a hot minute for TCG.
Hear that? A grand prize!
Paimon, I don't
We
think
were
we'll win.
talking about a card
Oh god, it's so
competition.
jarring
We
to
must
see
be
Aether
talking
instead
about
of the
Genius
meme.
Invocation
Yeah, because you
TCG.
play with fucking Lumine.
Shush.
Do you think there'll be any tasty food at the venue?
Should be. But let's go ask Diona for details.
Duel, Summer Summit, round 1.
Am I gonna have to do this on my game tomorrow?
Probably, but at least you can skip all the cutscenes since you're saying them now.
Yeah.
Oh, Kiara!
Who,
Oh,
what?
it's the two cats.
What? Am I seeing double? Do you have 2 tails?
She does indeed.
Your eyes are working just fine. Yes, I have 2 tails. You want to pet them?
Wow. Does it hurt when your tail splits into 2? Which one did you grow first? Oh, and what do you do when they start moving around while you're asleep?
Diona's like, another cat person.
Asking the real.
I'm asking the real questions, honestly.
Sorry if those were tricky questions. I've just never seen anyone with 2 tails.
Honestly,
before.
Diana, you would fit right in Inazuma. Everyone would think you're a yokai.
From her outfit.
Well, she technically is by.
Oh, she's not. Well, Kiara is a yokai. Diana's just interesting.
Don't worry, kid. I'm
She's
sure
just
you'll
a
be
fucking.
growing a couple of tails of your own
She's
in
a
no
she's a
time.
menace to society.
You think I could grow 2 tails as well?
Sure, you're a yokai too, right? Your yokai power must be really strong if you can already take on human form. I was just climbing a tree one day when another tail popped out, just like that. People started calling me,
Nekomata?
Nekomata, I think?
Yokai. Nekomata? No. You got it all wrong. My ears and tail are part of my cat's line bloodline.
Oh.
I know for many people, this is gonna be
You're
like...
not a Mondstadt yokai?
Actually, no. Because you need to do the TCG thing to even get this event. So, no, people would have already met Diona. Never mind. I was gonna say this would be like everyone's first intro to Diona, but I guess not technically.
Mondstadt doesn't have anything like yokai. Is this your first time here?
Yep. Fortunately for me, the company I work for has been expanding, so I'm now getting the opportunity to travel to cities all over Teyvat. Oh, it's been such a pleasure chatting with you that I almost lost track of time. I'd better get going, or I'll be late for my next customer. Diona of the Quetzline clan, your pickup is complete. Thank you for choosing Komania Express.
Great. Feel free to come hang out anytime. Do only yokai have tails in Inazuma?
Kinda. Ethan's like, good day,
I want
man.
her.
Hey,
I want her, but me and you have Primujim.
Oh,
Maybe I need
Traveler
more
and Paimon. Hey, what brings you
Primordial.
back to Mondstadt?
I'm here on a
You
regular
love me.
basis, Diana. I do love you.
Well, we figured it's been a
Why are
while
you here on
since
the
we
regular?
visited the Catskill, so we thought we'd come and say
Resin.
Are you playing the TCG?
Oh, and by the
Oh,
way,
Resin.
who was that just now? Oh, she's a courier from Komania Express. They're an international delivery service operating out of Inazuma. Huh? Is the Catskill doing international business now? No. A customer left some goods with us and arranged for Komania Express to pick them up. That's all. I didn't mind. You've been to Inazuma, right? Did you, see lots of yokai like her there?
And others with fox ears.
Right. But this is actually the first time we've ever seen one with 2 tails.
Is that, are they talking about you and Mia?
I think they were talking about like
I'd love to go
Or
see
not you
for
and Mia,
myself
fucking
one day.
Miko.
Yoi Miko, yeah.
Anyway, what were
Did
you
you
two
say
here for
you and
again?
Miko?
Did you need me for something? Oh yeah! Paimon almost forgot.
Me over here
You know
changing the
anything
settings
about
right
a
now on the
Genius
sound because holy shit was
Invocation
it loud.
TCG tournament? Apparently
Changing
there's
it on the
prizes
fly.
and stuff.
Well, I
A
usually have
tournament?
it pretty low, and I honestly
Oh,
forgot I
you
set
must
it
be
kind
the
of
one
low.
being organized by the Adventurers Guild. It's a pretty big event. They even had posters imported from Inazuma. But I'm busy with things here, so I didn't sign up. I don't know all the details. Maybe try asking my boss. Got it. Well, with any luck, we'll win some more, and then we'll treat you to some yummy food. Huh. What do you mean, luck? I'm the one who taught you how to play, after all.
Thanks, coach. We'll make you proud.
That's how like it. Okay, you two
Oh
should
my
probably
god, cat
get going
puns.
now.
Who are
Go to
you,
the
Sina?
Fountain Plaza. My boss usually takes a walk around there at this time of day. All right, we'll go there right away.
Margaret! I keep forgetting you're the boss, not Diona.
Hey, Margaret. We thought we might find you here.
Honestly, I always forget that Margaret is technically the boss. I always just keep
Yeah.
thinking Diona is, but she's just a mixer.
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while, hasn't it? Let me guess. Back to play some cards?
Perhaps.
It's not like we only ever come back to Mondstadt to play cards.
Oh, really? I just assumed you were here to take part in the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
King of Invocations Grand Prix? Oh, that must be the Adventurers Guild one that Diana mentioned.
Mm-hmm, that's the one. Genius Invocation TCG has been attracting more and more players lately. The Adventurers Guild arranged for venues in every city to hold a regional tournament for the King of Invocations Grand Prix. The rewards are quite substantial. Mondstadt is already at the final stage, so I'm afraid you might be a little too late to get that prize.
Really? Oh, darn. We already promised Diana we'd treat her to some food with the Moro we won.
It's all right. There's bound to be a next time. This card game came out of nowhere and has already taken the world by storm. Who knows where it'll go next? The game's creators must be ecstatic with all this success, don't you think? It's unbelievably popular.
Yeah, and it only gets more fun the more people there are to play it with.
I want to win that tournament.
Well, you may have missed the boat on the official event, but there's also an unofficial tourney organized by some players. Would that interest you at all?
Unofficial tourney?
That's right. With all the excitement surrounding the main tournament, players can hardly contain their enthusiasm. So they've set up an unofficial tourney aimed at a larger player base.
Sounds
You
interesting.
can sign up at any time and play however many matches you want. They even have pre-built decks for players to use. Oh, and the rewards are pretty generous too.
Ooh, Paimon likes the sound of this. Thanks for the info, Margaret. We'll go check it out.
You're welcome. There are plenty of booths at the venue offering food and other fun activities, so it's definitely worth a visit. Who knows? You might even bump into some old friends there. Right. If there's nothing else you needed, I'll be continuing my walk now.
Hey, look!
Thinks that with your
It's,
abilities,
Charlotte.
winning the grand prize in the official tournament would have been as easy as pie.
The girl
Just
from
imagine
Fontaine.
it. Honorary
Oh.
Knight defeats foes and emerges as tournament champion. The headline practically writes itself.
Do my ears deceive me? Or do you two have some breaking news to share with me?
Whoa! Who are you? And why the heck are you eavesdropping on us?
Oh, sorry. Force of habit. I tend to keep my ears peeled at all times. Didn't even realize I was listening in. Let me introduce myself. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird from Fontaine. I've been posted here to cover the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
The Steambird?
Sounds familiar.
The Steambird is a major news outlet headquartered in Fontaine and widely acclaimed all over Teyvat. We even have regular columnists based right here in Mondstadt.
Mona being one of them.
Ooh, okay. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. What was that you were saying about some breaking news?
Oh, looks like I've managed to pique your interest. Well, the truth is that my keen reporting senses are telling me that this competition will be chock full of huge news stories.
Huge news stories? You sure your senses are reliable?
Probably.
Absolutely. After all, I've seen it with my own eyes.
There's a criminal who's been slinking around the competition venue, and his name is the Card Snatcher.
Card Snatcher?
Mm-hmm. He stole his opponent's cards when they weren't looking. I was about to try and chase him down, but the next moment, he disappeared into thin air.
But why would someone want to steal other people's cards?
Maybe he wants to just throw off the other competitors.
Whatever the truth of the matter, it's my job as a journalist to dig up all the gory details and turn them into my very own exclusive news piece. So, what do you think? Want to join me in my quest to uncover the sensational story that's hiding behind the scenes?
You.
You.
That does sound interesting, but why us? Any reason you
Hey,
singled
babe.
us out in particular?
You're so cute.
Are you kidding me? It's a
Am I not
no-brainer,
allowed to say that?
considering
You are.
you're the honorary knight who saved Mondstadt. The
Oh.
hero of Liyue who fought alongside the Adepti. A key player in the repealing of Inazuma's Sakoku decree. And the redeemer of the Sumeru Academia.
Wow, news spreads fast.
Okay, point taken.
What happened?
Yeah.
She just
it
like
seems we have
named
a
all of our
quite a
achievements.
big name for ourselves,
She
huh?
really did her homework.
Yeah, kinda
Damn.
scary. Does she research all her new friends before meeting them for the first time?
I promise you, teaming up with me will be a great move for you. For starters, when my exclusive
Can I get a
news
look at your
article is
vision?
published, you'll be credited as contributors. Not to
Hers.
mention that being in a
Hers.
news agency makes me pretty
It's on her
well
back,
connected.
but we have not got a
That'll
good view of
come in
it.
real handy
What
if
is
you're ever
hers?
traveling in
I
Fontaine.
feel like I think it's either
And if you ever wanted
from
to
what we
run
saw,
an
it's
ad
either
in the
cryo or
paper,
animo, but it's hard to
That
tell.
actually sounds genuinely useful. What do you think, Traveler?
Why not?
Great! Then welcome to the news crew. I've heard that the Traveler always lends a helping hand, so it's nice to know that you live up to your reputation. But even nicer to experience it for myself. Now then, before we start investigating our card snatcher, I have one other small task to take care of first. That Mondstadt columnist who I mentioned earlier
Damn it, turn
is
around.
a longtime favorite of the Steambird's
Oh, Mona?
readership. Management thought that a cash bonus was in order, so
Well.
I brought it along with me.
Mondstadt's columnist. I don't know. All I know is
so
Mona
we're
writes
gonna
for
go meet them
Steambird.
now?
Come on.
Yep, I have the address right
Is it
here.
on her
We
butt?
just need to
It's
make
on-
a
they're on
slight
her butt.
detour to drop off the Mora, then we'll
Oh,
be
it's
on
on
our
her
way.
ass.
I thought you would have figured out who it is I'm talking about by now.
Mona, right?
From what I've heard, you're quite well
Mona
acquainted.
Magician.
Better be Mona.
Oh, it's someone we know? That
It doesn't
doesn't
matter.
narrow it down much.
There's a lot of
We know
people in
lots of
Mondstadt.
people in Mondstadt. Never mind, just lead the way, Charlotte.
Never mind. Wait, where is her vision? Damn it! Oh. Let me go look at you. No!
Who could it be?
Do you have a vision?
Which friend
I
is
swear
it?
you had a vision
After
in the
all, you
trailer.
gotta be pretty well off to live in the city, right?
Charlotte. Charlotte!
That still doesn't really
Is you
narrow it
start to
down.
attack?
We know lots of people with lots of
Oh, there it is. It's on her leg. Are you Cryo?
What is
I guess
Cryo.
being a national
Oh, I think
hero
you're Cryo.
earns you
You're
friends
wow.
in
You
high
have a very
places.
interesting design. That's Mona's house. I did not peg her for Cryo. If
Here
that
we
is what I
are.
saw.
Wait here a moment. I'll go hand over the cash.
Mona.
Oh, so it's...
I mean,
What
obviously.
is it?
She's like the only one I knew.
Oh, Traveler and Paimon, what brings you here? And
Yeah, she's Cryo.
I'm sorry, I don't believe we.
You must be Mona Magistus, the astrologist. It's an honor to finally meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter from the Steambird. Your columns have been so well received by our readers lately that our management asked me to present you with this cash bonus.
She got Mona's full name and title right on her first try. She really does do her
She's just-
homework.
Mona
Ah, you
Magistus,
must
the
be
astrologist.
Charlotte. Welcome. Please, just call me Mona. Gosh, this is a long way to come from Fontaine. I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
Why does she
No
sound like
trouble at all.
Rarity?
It was on the way.
Rarity?
Wow. Sounds like your
Uh.
articles are a real hit with readers all over Tibet, Mona.
Rarity?
Rarity?
Have I never told you? Well, I've
I
been
mean,
writing
I
my
knew,
column,
but-
All Things Astrological for the Steambird for a long time now. The chief editor wrote to
wow,
me a
you
while
are
ago
Cryo.
about the bonus. Thank goodness it's
thought
finally
you
here.
were.
Oh.
I was wondering when it would arrive.
I don't wait until she stops talking.
Thank you, Charlotte.
I really like how the Fontaine visions look with their design.
Yeah.
They look really cool.
Yeah.
Huh. You make it sound like you really needed this. Are you pressed for money, Mona?
What? No, of course not. It's just that once I knew the bonus was coming, I reallocated some funds that I'd previously set aside for daily necessities, and purchased some expensive equipment.
She
That's all.
is the one to be rich, but then waste all of it. And then get the money back, and then it's just a vicious cycle.
Classic Mona.
Aha!
That's
Perfect!
Mona.
Renowned astrologist broken
Oh.
starving. Do the stars really
Oh
have
my
all
god,
the
the
answers?
film noir.
The article practically writes itself.
Renowned astrologist broken starving.
Hey, babe. All you
Mhm.
can remember now is me showing you the Kermit
Yeah.
film noir. Huh?
Actually, that does sound like an interesting read.
Oh, I beg your pardon?
Mona's actually super rich. It's just that
Wow.
astrology
It's
research
something
is
you would
very
not know
expensive.
if you didn't do the Golden Apple Archipelago from 2.8.
Yeah.
Super rich is
Did I
a
do that?
bit
No,
of
I
a
didn't do
You
that.
did.
stretch.
You got Official's
I
outfit.
did.
Anyway,
Oh
enough
yeah,
about
the
that.
Blackfish.
What brings you
Mhm.
back to Mondstadt this time, Traveler and Paimon?
Originally, we just came to catch up with a friend of ours. But some things have come up, and now we're helping Charlotte investigate the case of the Card Snatcher.
Speaking of which, will you be competing in the King of Invocations Grand Prix? Where it is that the prizes are pretty stellar.
I feel like she wouldn't.
I'm much too busy
Yeah.
with my research these days to dedicate time to a competition. Besides, even if I did enter, there's no guarantee I'd actually win a prize, is there? Isn't there? I'd have thought you'd be certain to win with astrology on your side.
No.
You'd know all of your opponent's cards ahead of time.
Rules state you're not allowed to use astrology for self-gain, even though Mona technically does that like all the fucking time, so I don't know.
What do you take me for? No self-respecting astrologist would dream of abusing their beloved art for such crude purposes. Besides, it wouldn't
You
be fair to the
broke
other
your rule in the
contestants.
Golden Apple Archipelago, and you know it. She was like, "Oh, I give up. I'm gonna scry the answer."
Well said.
I
Spoken
love
like an
that.
accomplished academic and a conscientious citizen. Well, yes, obviously. Anyway, if past precedent is anything to go by, you're the ones who ought to be wary of what's around the corner. Especially if you're chasing after this card snatcher, was it? Sounds like bad news. Shall I take a glance at what you're up against? Thanks for the offer, but
Immediately
there's no
proceeds
need.
to try and use her
Relying
phone.
on your astrological skills for all the juicy details would make this story a Mona exclusive. But that's not quite the kind of exclusive report I'm going for here. But don't you worry. They call it investigative journalism for a reason. We journos have our ways.
I feel like I don't want to say a leak online,
Alright,
but
well, best of luck with your
well, I heard a rumor that
investigation, then.
Charlotte might
Thanks
be a
again for
4-star.
bringing the bonus, Charlotte. Do give my regards to the chief editor. I will, and yes, we should.
Baby
I'll
alive.
hold you to that.
I am here, yes.
Do you hear what I said?
There's a leak about something, yeah.
Well, no, it's like a rumor that Charlotte's a
I think
4-star.
it's about time we started heading to the
Really?
competition venue.
Yeah, and
The
she might
Mondstadt
be
regional
like the
final should
4-star
be starting
exclusive
shortly.
in the next update.
All right.
Do you think we'll be able to get her from
to
her
find
then?
out who the final
Hmm. It would be
I wouldn't
interesting to get a Fontaine character though before Fontaine comes out. That would be interesting.
Yeah. Will we get it? I got it.
If she's a 4-star, then I might be able to get her. But 4-stars are awkward to get sometimes.
Yep.
Wow. So this is the venue, huh? Seems pretty lively here.
Oh, Kaya.
Thank you. Bum.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon, what a rare surprise.
Oh my god.
Did you really come all this way just to watch Timmy and me in the final?
Timmy made it to the finals.
Kaya? You made it to the finals? Wait, what about your work with the Knights of Favonius? You better not be slacking off
He's the
again.
cavalry captain, but the horses are all gone.
Hey, come on now. That's no way to talk to a friend. Naturally, I wouldn't have considered entering the competition were I not already on top of my work. Enjoying a drink while playing a few rounds of cards. I can't think of a better way to relax outside of work, can you? Oh, just be sure not to tell Diona I said that.
Well, since you're in the competition, have you noticed anything suspicious going on so far? You know, like people stealing other players' cards and that kind of thing.
Stealing cards, you say? I'm afraid I haven't seen anything of that sort. Not while I've been playing, anyway. Why do you ask?
Well, we just ran into this journalist from Fontaine and she... Huh? Where'd Charlotte go? She was right here, wasn't she?
She's off investigating already.
Oh,
Yeah.
I bet she snuck out to go find some tasty snacks for herself.
Journalist from Fontaine. Oh, you mean the one from the Steambird. I do recall seeing a Steambird reporter listed in the Knights of Favonius visitor log.
Yeah, that'll be her. She said that she saw a card snatcher at the tournament venue, so we're helping her investigate.
Something tells me she's already got a lead.
Card snatcher?
Probably.
How very interesting. But one question, Paimon. Are you sure that cards are really what this snatcher is after?
Huh? What makes you say that?
Hello, everyone! Your attention, please! The final is about to begin. Now, let's give
my
a
God,
warm
fucking
welcome
Timmy.
to our 2 contestants.
Guess we'll have to leave it there. Let's continue this conversation another time.
Good luck, Kaya.
Thanks, Traveler.
Go get him, Kaya. We'll see you in a bit. So, Traveler, who do you think is gonna win?
I think Kaya will win.
Yeah, Kaya's quite the crafty one. He must have some tricks up his sleeve. Either way, whoever wins is bound to make headlines. Wait, speaking of headlines, isn't that Charlotte's job? Huh. Maybe she got caught up trying out all the delicious Mondstadt snacks.
Babe,
Let's go look for her.
I downloaded Sonic the Comic?
Mm-hmm.
I downloaded that style of Sonic for Frontiers. Oh god, it's scary.
Also, ooh, King of Invocations book. Don't
King of
mind if I do. That's probably event exclusive, so...
What's it do?
Well, actually, let's find out. It's a quest item. The light novel centered around the most popular card game in Tavant, Genius Invocation TCG. The characters are unique and the story is exciting. This is probably something fucking by Miko wrote.
Oh,
Abuin. Oh yeah, these are names from Inazuma. Said the Crocodile King. Oh, we've heard about this book once before. This was mentioned in Sumeru. Okay, I recognize that.
Charlotte, what happened? You just disappeared without saying anything.
Oh, I just didn't want to bother you while you were catching up with your friend.
But Kaya's one of the finalists. Don't you want to interview him or something? You did say you were supposed to be covering the competition.
I could churn out that kind of soft news piece in 5 minutes if I had to. Personally, I'm more interested in those two. From the moment things kicked off, they've been acting very strangely, like they're trying to stay out of sight. I'm sure they must be plotting something.
You mean there are 2 card snatchers?
Shh! Keep your voice down! We don't want to scare them off. We need to wait until we've got something concrete. Then we can use my camera to catch them in the act. Huh? Wait! Where'd the other guy go?
He's on the run!
After him!
Off with his head.
Huh? You seem like you've done this before. Do you spy on people often?
He's heading toward Mondstadt's side gate. Let's follow him, but quietly. We mustn't let him spot us.
Nowhere to run.
Be quiet. No.
Now he's heading away from the city. How long are we gonna follow him for? At this rate, we're gonna miss Kaya and Timmy's match.
Futile. Nowhere to run.
Get back here, bitch.
You know who we haven't heard from in a while?
Let's sit tight and see what happens.
The Fatui.
Why'd he come all the way out
Yeah.
here?
Ever since
Hide?
Scar's quest, yeah.
And now he's crouching down with his hands above his head. Wait! Treasure hoarders! He's in trouble! Quick! We need to rescue him!
Help! Someone save me!
What are the treasure hoarders doing so close to the
Well, I did not expect we'd be doing this right now, but you know what? This team is not made for fighting. But you know what? We're here now.
Let's nip that in the bud. One with the force.
Come at me! Your sins weigh
Weigh upon your soul.
Guilty! Stay contained!
Oh, you bitch.
Guilty!
Guilty.
Scanning. And Shroud, I hear everything.
Thank God for my Alhaitham being somewhat built.
Yeah.
Are you alright?
He's like, no, I'm dying.
I'm dying. Help me.
Thank goodness! I thought it was all over for me.
Those treasure hoarders, did you know them? It sure looked like they were here just for you.
Why would I know them? I was just out for a walk, minding my own business, and then the next thing I knew, I was surrounded.
Oh, really? Then why did they target you? It wouldn't be because of some dubious deal you were involved in at the tournament, would it?
Huh? A deal? I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's a shame. You see, I'm a journalist, and I just happened to snap a picture of you and one other individual in the middle of a deal back at the tournament. I was only going to ask you for an interview, but that was before you caused all this trouble. And now you're feigning ignorance of the deal in question. Maybe I'm just wasting my time. Shall I just cut my losses and hand over the evidence to the Knights of Favonius?
Whoa! No, please. I'll talk. But you gotta believe me, there's nothing shady going on, I swear.
Wow. That was some serious bluffing on Charlotte's part. She didn't take any pictures at all.
Back at the tournament, I was approached by some random guy who said that he wanted to buy a card back off me. I said, okay, how much are you offering? And when he told me the amount, well, my jaw practically hit the floor.
Really? What kind of card back was it?
Nothing special. I just picked it up at the general goods store. It had a treasure chest design on it. I only bought it because it was dirt cheap. This guy offered me 3 times what I paid for it and handed me the Mora right then and there. I could hardly believe my luck. So I decided to head somewhere less crowded and check the Mora was real. That's when I ran into the treasure hoarders.
Did you ask him why he wanted to purchase this item from you?
No, I didn't. Genius Invocation
Babe, he's
TCG has
such
been
a
getting
fucking
pretty
liar.
popular lately, and some people will pay good Mora to make their decks look flashy. It didn't strike me as that unusual. But after I gave him the card back, he let out a sigh of relief and said something about, that's all the Mondstadt ones. Next stop, Liyue.
Oh my god.
Something
Is he
like
just
that.
trying to collect every single card?
Or something
From-
like that. He either
from,
said
like,
that or
every
he
region?
didn't.
Yeah.
How certain are you?
I'm
Perhaps.
positive. I know what I heard. Once the card was in his hands, he suddenly relaxed like a huge burden had been taken off his shoulders. It was genuine relief. Could that card back really be as valuable as he thought?
That I don't know, but in the interests of your personal safety, I suggest you report all of this to the Knights of Favonius. After all, you weren't doing anything against the law, were you?
Right? Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'll go speak to the Knights of Favonius right away.
It sounds like that guy's just collecting rare card backs. Are you sure this is the person you're after, Charlotte?
Well, it definitely doesn't add up. You really think someone out there is going from nation to nation, shelling out huge sums of money for a few card backs bought from a grocery store? My gut tells me that there's more to this story than the card back alone. This entire situation reeks of exclusive news.
Ooh, treasure! Maybe the card backs make a treasure map. You know, collect all the pieces, put them together, and they reveal
definitely onto something. Even though I didn't manage to get a good look at his face, his physique and the way he moved were identical to the card snatcher I saw last time. I'm sure it's the same guy. He was much more discreet this time, though. I guess he didn't want to risk trying anything with so many potential witnesses around.
From the sounds of it, we need to head to Liyue next, right? Paimon can't wait! We have tons of friends in Liyue, too. But shouldn't we check in with Kaya before we leave?
Good idea. Let's go.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if when we get there and we find out he like lost to Timmy.
Nowhere to run.
Can you imagine?
That'd be so sad.
Yeah, it'd be funny though.
Futile.
Futile.
Surrender. I hereby declare the winner of the Mondstadt Regional Final
Oh my God.
of the King of Invocations Grand Prix is Timmy!
Timmy
Oh my
fucking won.
God.
That's amazing!
The fuck happened, Kaya?
I was beaten by the best. Timmy's a tough opponent. He had me on the back foot the entire time.
Timmy!
It's all right. You don't need to comfort
This is why
me.
we killed Timmy Spirits.
This must be the journalist from
Yeah.
Fontaine you mentioned earlier. Charlotte, was it? Enchanté.
Oh God, he's speaking French.
I'm Kaya, cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius. I trust you're enjoying your time in Mondstadt.
Although,
The pleasure
I've
is
heard
all
that Fontaine's based off France, by
Mondstadt's
the way.
reputation as the city of song and freedom is
Oh,
truly
it's France.
deserved. The mood here is simply
Yeah,
delightful.
like because steampunk and I think they're
I'm
gonna
glad
try
you
and
like
maybe
it.
reference the French
Oh, by the
Revolution.
way, I couldn't
Yeah,
help but
that's
notice
what I
you
meant.
all rushing
That's what I
towards
was
the
gonna
city's
say, but
side
you
gate
beat me to
earlier.
it.
So we.
Did you find
That
something?
is cool.
I couldn't get it off my mind, even during the competition. I see.
So, it seems we have an answer to Kaya's question from earlier. What the card snatcher's really after is these card backs. But we still haven't figured out why he cares so much about them.
Well, while I'd love to accompany you all to Liyue Harbor, I'm afraid I still have my Knights of Favonius duties to attend to. In fact, our top priority right now is strengthening Mondstadt's defenses. Treasure hoarder activity has been increasingly rampant lately.
Don't worry, we'll keep you in the loop if we find anything. In fact, if Charlotte's journalistic instinct is on point, you'll probably be reading her exclusive report in the Steambird before long.
Wonderful. Then I look forward to reading all about it.
Thanks for supporting quality journalism. Okay, let's take tonight off and head to Liyue Harbor tomorrow. It'll give me a chance to write down everything that's happened today.
Oh, Paimon wanted to ask. See the two people on this poster? Are they the inventors of Genius Invocation TCG? They look so young.
Maybe, but very little is known about either of them. Whether they've been living under a rock this whole time or just aren't interested in fame, I don't know. But hardly anybody has ever seen them.
The poster's probably just an artist's impression to capture the general look and feel of the duo. Beyond that, I doubt it's very true to life.
Sounds like they're a couple of socially reclusive scholars. If Paimon were in their shoes, she'd be showing up to all the events, signing autographs, selling cards, and probably getting complimentary food and drink.
I approve. And to top it off, you could play a few rounds of Genius Invocation with everyone.
I was reading up on the game's inventors before I came to Mondstadt. I was originally hoping to arrange an interview with them, but I soon discovered that there's no mention anywhere of where they live or of any Genius Invocation events that they've attended. It's as if they've designed the game and then never played it again.
Either they don't want to play the game, or they're unable to. But they must have their reasons.
I wonder if they'll show up at all during the King of Invocation's Grand Prix.
Maybe, if you get lucky.
Plot
Based
twist,
on
the
my
fucking
experience,
creator's dead.
The Traveler seems to have no shortage of
The
that.
creator
Oh,
fucking
really?
died 20 years ago.
That gives me one less thing to worry about.
If hearing that puts you at ease, puts me at ease.
Anyway, our focus is still on tracking down the card snatcher. I heard Snezhnaya has an old saying. If you try chasing two rabbits at once, you'll only end up empty-handed.
Well, the Traveler and Paimon can always split up and chase one rabbit each. Oh, okay. Now Paimon's feeling hungry. We can worry about all this later. Right now, it's time to get some grub.
You can always trust Paimon to know where life's priorities lie. If it's food you're after, I recommend taking a look at the nearby stalls. The tournament has brought quite a crowd, so there's a lot of fun to be had around the venue.
Sounds great. Thanks, Kaya.
Oh, that's it. Of Act 1 at least. Ooh.
So that was Act 1, huh?
Ooh. Look, it's all the events.
So now what? Kita negro. What? Ah! I'm dying. Help me.
I'm dying. Help me.
Did you stop recording already?
No. Okay, look.
Oh.
Oh, so yeah, okay, so every 2 days it looks like that we get the next part of the new event.
Interesting.
That's cool though. Alright, well, till next time everyone. Say goodbye, babe.
You.